Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Omnis Eat. I'm Jessica, and on today's video, you're going to be seeing a full week of eating carnivore. I follow Nicole Burgess. Sorry, I'm logging into my work computer behind you. I follow Nicole Burgess on YouTube. I'm also part of her Facebook group on Facebook. If you do not know who Nicole is, I will try to remember to link her down in the description bar down below. She is a YouTuber that is, she's very, she does a lot of content around healthy eating and healthy lifestyle. She does a lot of exercise. She does a lot of keto content. Actually, a good chunk of her content is keto related, but she also does a lot of exercising and motivational type of videos as well. She certainly doesn't need me to send people her way, but if you're not familiar with her, I will try to remember to link her down below. So this week, today is June 1st, she is doing a carnivore challenge today, or this week, I'm sorry. So I decided to jump on board and do it with her. She, in her Facebook group, on her Instagram, she promotes these challenges, and it's kind of a way to build community. It is a way to build community so that we can all do it together, basically. So this week, carnivore. 1st through the 7th. Now my only problem is that the 7th is a Sunday, and I'm not quite sure that I will have complete control over my meals on Sunday. We'll see. But we're going to go ahead and start off this morning with my breakfast. You're going to see a lot of repeat foods during this video. So when I do repeat foods, I'm not going to be talking about them a lot, but pretty much my breakfasts and lunches are going to be a lot of repeat foods. So for this morning, starting off quick and easy, I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera around and show you what I'm having. Alright, so today, 2 hard-boiled eggs smothered in Himalayan pink salt. I'm not sure if you can see the texture on the eggs, but I do have quite a bit of salt on those because, you know, got to keep your electrolytes up. And then I have 2 slices of bacon. This is Hormel, I believe, thick sliced bacon that I get from Sam's Club in like a 3-pound pack. And I pre-cooked last night, actually Sunday night, the 31st, the full 3 pounds of this bacon so that I would have it throughout this week to munch on and eat for breakfasts and add to my burgers and so on and so forth. So this is gonna be my breakfast. I also have my jug of water here, which is 32 ounces of water, if you guys can see it there. So I'm gonna be drinking a lot of water and eating a lot of carnivore style foods this week. So this is just the beginning. Like I said, you're going to be seeing a lot of repeats, I'm not going to lie, so I'm not going to be talking as much on some of those, but this is going to be my pretty much probably my standard breakfast. Monday through Friday. Saturday and Sunday maybe doing something a little bit different, or I might decide to do some intermittent fasting this week too. I don't know. We'll see as we go through the week, but I'm gonna go ahead, eat my breakfast, and then I have another something at Yummy ready for lunch as well, but I'm gonna go ahead and get going on my day. I just got into my work computer, so I will see you all at lunchtime. Bye. Alright you guys, it is time for lunch. I'm eating a little bit later than I would have preferred, but I had a conference call, so that's where we're at. It's 12:30. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw my lunch together, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like. I already have it in my FitnessPal app. I also already have my dinner in my FitnessPal app, so I know where I'm at with everything as far as my macros go. As long as I don't change my mind on dinner, which I don't think I am. We've got our meal plan out for all of our dinners for June up until our vacation, which is the end of June. So I've got 4 weeks of meal planning already listed on our refrigerator. I also have my lunches planned out, and actually as I was sitting upstairs thinking about it, I think I'm going to be making a little bit of a change to some of my lunches this week. Still carnivore, but a little bit different. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera around and show you what I'm having for lunch today. So here is my 3 pounds of bacon that I made. I'm gonna have a couple of slices of this bacon. You're gonna be seeing it. It's going to be playing a fairly large role throughout the week. So I'm going to be having 2 slices of that bacon. I'm going to have one of these quick and eat charbroiled Angus choice beef patties. So I'm going to have one of those, 2 slices of bacon. I'm going to have 1 serving of this Duke's mayonnaise. I know you're not supposed to typically eat sauces and so forth on carnivore challenges, but I do allow myself mayonnaise because a lot of people will do mustard. I'm not a huge fan of mustard, so I will allow myself mayonnaise. Again, I know this has some different oils and so forth that you're not really supposed to eat when you're doing carnivore challenge. I actually saw a recipe last night for bacon grease mayo, which I might have to give a try. But I'd have to make it homemade, and I would do that the next time I made myself some bacon. Anyway, cheese. We got this from Sam's Club. I'm gonna have 1 slice of the Monterey Jack. This is Monterey Jack cheddar and pepper jack, which I don't like the pepper jack, but I will eat the Monterey Jack and the cheddar. Today I'm gonna have a slice of the Monterey Jack cheese on my burger. That is the macros there. So on the Monterey Jack there are 0 carbs. So I'm gonna make myself a burger and I will show you what it looks like when it's ready to eat. Alright you guys, here is my bacon cheeseburger. I do have a half a serving of mayo on there, 2 pieces of bacon, the burger, and then the 1 slice of cheese. So this is gonna be my lunch today. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this now. It's on pushing 1 o'clock, but I'm gonna go ahead and eat this now. And when it's time for dinner, I will show you what we're making. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. I will see you guys then. Alright you guys, it is just about dinner time. I'm going to go make my dinner here in just a minute, but it is 5:04 and I got some mail, which I'm excited about. I got my Keto Coach. So, I'm going to take my blood test to see if I'm even in ketosis. I don't even know that I'm in ketosis, which is why I bought the monitor. I'm not recommending that you do this if you don't want to, but I have never gotten, like I have some of the strips that you can buy. And I've never gotten any like major positives on there. So I don't even know that I've ever been in ketosis, to be honest with you. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna take my test right now before I eat dinner, and then I'm gonna take it later in the week to see if my numbers go up, or even if I get into ketosis. Like I said, I don't even know that I'm in ketosis right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my blood right now. I'm gonna turn the camera around real quick and show you what I have sitting here, and then I will show you the machine and show you that I'm working. All right, so here we go. We've got the Keto Coach right here. I did change or set the time on it. Is the only thing that I've done to it. There it goes. I don't know, but it's June 1st at 5:06 p.m. I've got a test strip. I've got, this is not the Lancet that came with it. I actually do have a blood glucose meter that I have through my insurance, and that's where this came from. It did come with a Lancet in there, but I'm gonna go ahead and take my blood reading here and see what it comes out to. All right, so there is a little drop of blood showing there, so we're gonna see if I can do this while holding the camera. Let's see. I'm not a very good bleeder, so we'll see how this turns out. My first reading ever. 0.3. Oh my gosh, that's actually surprising to me. So technically, to be in ketosis, you're supposed to be a 0.5 according to this reader. So I'm at a 0.3, which means technically I'm not really in ketosis. However, I've watched Nicole Burgess. I think I told you that earlier in today's video. And she says, you know, if you're at a 0.4 or sometimes a 0.3, it means you could still be in ketosis, but you're not right now based on, you know, different varying things. Now, I will say this though, today is Monday, yesterday was Sunday. We celebrated my son Nicholas. He turned 13 this past week, and we did celebrate his birthday, and I had a bite of regular cake because, you know, how can I pass up celebrating my son's birthday? So I did have 1 bite of a regular cake that my mother-in-law made for him. So that's possible too. So I got a 0.3 today, and I'm gonna go ahead and test it later in the week and see if eating carnivore helps out. But that's where I'm at right now, and that's actually really surprising to me. I'm actually really surprised. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get my stuff ready to make dinner, and I will show you what we're having. All right, you guys, it is time for dinner, and I'm gonna be making myself breakfast for dinner. This was what was on our meal plan for the month of June, but I'm gonna actually be eating a couple of these Members Mark eggs. I'm gonna have 4 of those. I'm gonna have 2 slices of my pre-cooked bacon that you saw at lunchtime. I'm gonna have a serving of this Mexican style cheese, again from Members Mark, and then I have some heavy whipping cream here. So I'm gonna scramble up 4 eggs, put in a little bit serving of the heavy whipping cream, 1 serving of the cheese. That's all gonna go into my eggs, and then I'm gonna also have 2 slices of this bacon. So breakfast for dinner tonight, I'm gonna be making my eggs. I'm not sure what everybody else is having. They're welcome to have breakfast for dinner as well. They are also welcome to eat something else if they don't feel like having breakfast for dinner. that's kind of how we work on some nights like this, because it's a little bit hard for me if I'm trying to track everything to make just like one big huge batch of scrambled eggs or something like that. So tonight I'm gonna be making mine, and then everybody's gonna have, you know, something else, maybe some pancakes or something like that. I don't know. We've got several pancake mixes that are like low carb pancake mixes. We've got plenty of eggs in the house, sausage, yeah. We have blueberry muffins, low carb blueberry muffins that I made that have been in the freezer for a little while that we could thaw out and eat. So lots of options. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make my dinner, and then I will show you what it looks like. All right, you guys, here we go. 4 eggs, 1 serving of cheese, 1 serving of heavy whipping cream, 2 slices of bacon. This is my dinner tonight. Breakfast for dinner, one of our favorites. We do it at least once a month. We do breakfast for dinner. So John's actually over there at the stove making some eggs for Nicholas as we speak. So anyway, this is gonna be my dinner tonight. Right now, this is all I plan on eating. However, during the last carnivore challenge and during this one as well, if I feel like having some yogurt, I'm going to be eating yogurt. I don't know that I'm going to, but if I do, I will be putting all of my macros here beside my head. I will put a little asterisk or something saying that yes, I had yogurt, and no, I didn't have yogurt. I'm probably not gonna film that. It's just literally a bowl of yogurt. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead, eat my dinner. Hopefully this will be enough for me and I won't want to have yogurt, but one of the nice things for yogurt for me is that it helps with digestion for me. So sometimes I will eat it just because it helps with that. So anyway, macros should be here beside my head. I hope you enjoyed day 1, and I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, you guys, it is June 2nd, Tuesday, June 2nd, and it's time for breakfast, and we are starting off with basically the same breakfast on repeat. 2 hard-boiled eggs with lots of salt on them, and then 2 slices of this thick cut bacon. So 2 eggs, 2 bacon, that is gonna be my breakfast. Also got my water here. So that's gonna be what we're starting the day with, and I will see you guys at lunch. All right, you guys, it is time for lunch, and I'm gonna be having a burger in a bowl today for lunch. So here what I did last night after we had dinner, I had a package of 2 pounds of ground beef, and I split it into 4 containers. So this was actually 1/4 of that. Technically it came out to 7 ounces, or just shy of 7 ounces, about 6.9 ounces. Once you cook it and all the juices and stuff come out of it. But anyway, this was, for all intents and purposes, 8 ounces of beef. I did put it in my app as 7 ounces because I do weigh it after it's cooked for when I put it in the app. I don't know if that's correct or not, but that's how I do it. But this is just ground beef that I got at a local butcher. Like I said, 1/4 of the 2 pound container, so I put it in as 7 ounces because that's what it weighed out to. It actually weighed out about 6.9, but that's okay. I'm going to take 2 more pieces of this bacon. I am eating through it. My son actually had some pieces of it last night as well, but I'm gonna have 2 more pieces of that bacon. I've got some Kerrygold butter here because I don't know about you guys, but when you reheat hamburger, it sometimes will go a little bit dry. And when I did the last carnivore challenge, I actually used mayonnaise in my burger to make it a little bit more moist, and that really didn't help all that much. So I'm gonna put a tablespoon of this Kerrygold butter in hopes that that will help moisten the hamburger. And then once I have the hamburger heated up and the bacon heated up, I'm gonna put a piece of this cheese that I got and I used yesterday, this Monterey Jack cheese. I'm gonna have 1 slice of this Monterey Jack cheese. I'm just gonna put it right over the top to be all melty and stuff. So this is gonna be my lunch. I will show you what it looks like when it's ready to be eaten. All right, you guys, here is my lunch. I just burned my finger getting it out of the microwave, but this is what it looks like when it's all said and done. I've got the burger in the bottom, and then I've got the 2 slices of bacon on top, and then the cheese melted on the top of the bacon. So this is gonna be my lunch today. It's about 11:45 right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and eat this, keep drinking my water, and I will see you all at dinner. Well, y'all, it is almost time for dinner. We're getting takeout, so I'll show it to you when it gets here, but I wanna be honest. I am having serious cravings. I don't think I told you this morning, I did not end up eating yogurt last night, and I'm having some serious cravings for some sweets. Specifically right now, what I really want is a hecka good keto bar. That's what I'd really like to have right now, or another keto bar for that matter, or some chocolate chips. That's what I really want right now, but I'm not gonna eat it. So I'm gonna go ahead and wait until John gets home with dinner, and I will show you what I'm having. But right now, I've got about 20 to 30 minutes before he's back, and I really, really want something sweet because I have nothing but sweet teeth in my mouth. But I lost a pound since yesterday. I don't know. I don't think I told you that this morning because you haven't seen my face all day today. So, yeah. Really want something sweet. I lost a pound. All's good. All right. Next time you see me is going to be my plate for dinner. All right, you guys. So, Buffalo Wild Wings, Tuesday night dinner, salt and vinegar. That's the flavor that I like. And I actually get this all the time when I go to Buffalo Wild Wings, even if I am not doing carnivore. Sometimes I'll eat mild, which is what my son Nicholas has over there. And then my husband has several other flavors and sauces and all that good stuff. You don't try wild, do you? No wild for me. I'm just gonna have this salt and vinegar, which has a salt and vinegar dry rub. And then the wings, of course. So right now I put in my app that I'm eating 8 of them. I actually have 10 wings here. I don't know if I'm gonna eat all 10. I don't know. I will talk to you after I'm done eating. Again, might have a yogurt. I told you my cravings are like super real today when it comes to sweets. Like I really, really want to eat something sweet. But I'm gonna eat some wings and I will talk to you one more time before the day's out. All right, you guys, so I finished off what I'm gonna eat. I guess I can show it to you. Here you go. There are the 8 wings I had. There's the 2 that are left. There we go, 8 wings for dinner. Didn't eat any of the blue cheese or anything. That's all still sitting around. Wings are slowly being finished off. And yeah, that is my dinner right there. So although I'm still having crazy sweet treat cravings, I think that's gonna be it for today. Again, one caveat, if I decide to have some yogurt, I will put that here on the screen that I decided to go ahead and have that yogurt. That is kind of like my fallback. If I decide I absolutely have to have something that has a little bit of sweetness to it, I will have some of that yogurt. So you should be sitting beside my head, all of my macros for the day. I'm right now at just over 1,500 calories, so I'm staying pretty close to my calorie count. If I eat that yogurt, it'll bump it up by another 80 calories, but yeah, that's not too bad for today, I don't think. Right now, I'm feeling pretty full, which is good. And like I said, the only thing that I might end up eating is some yogurt. So that's gonna be it for today's full day of eating. Stay tuned and you'll see what I'm gonna eat tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, June 3rd, and I'm not showing you my food this morning. I'm showing you my freshly out of the showered face because I'm not hungry. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna tell you that I failed last night. I ate a Hecka Good bar. I told you I was really craving one last night and I ended up eating one. In fact, the specific one that I ate is the maple pecan, and oh my gosh, this smells so good. Even the wrapper smells good. This is just the wrapper because it was in my garbage can. It smells so good. It smells like maple syrup, and I like maple syrup. And I ended up eating one last night, and that was in the macros that you would have seen in the end of yesterday's portion of this video. So, you know, I'm not perfect, and I'm just gonna pick myself up and start again today. But I'm not hungry this morning, so I'm not gonna eat just yet. It's 8:30 right now. I have my jug of water, my big jug of water, 32 ounces of water that I'm gonna be drinking throughout the day, and refilling as I go. So, sorry if you hear the girls barking. I have 2 dogs, they're both female dogs, and I call them my girls. They're a little wound up today because it's trash day in my neighborhood. So, anyway, not gonna be starting with food. If I decide I'm hungry before lunchtime, I will eat, but right now I'm not hungry. So I'm just gonna be drinking some water this morning, and I'm gonna be skipping the eggs and bacon that I had planned, and we'll just go right into lunch when it gets time for lunch. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at 8:30. So I'm gonna get to work. If I decide to eat anything before lunch, I will show it to you. But for right now, I am not hungry. By the way, I got a sample box from Hecka Good where I got like, I don't know, like 8 of their flavors. I don't know. It was a bunch of their flavors. I've tried their, this is not a sales pitch. They don't sponsor me. They don't know who I am. I've paid for everything I've gotten from them except the items that I've gotten in like my Keto box and Keto crate. Anyway, I did get their sample box. I have tried their cookie dough, their chocolate peanut butter one before, their chocolate sea salt. I've gotten all 3 of those flavors in either Keto box or Keto crate, and I've actually purchased some of their bars before, but then I decided to get the sample pack to try out all their flavors. Right now, my absolute favorite is the white chocolate macadamia nut one, but I've always loved white chocolate macadamia cookies. So Anyway, that's where we're at on Wednesday, June 3rd in the morning. I will show you what I eat when I decide to eat my first meal of the day. I'm logging into my work computer, which is why the lighting keeps changing over here, because right now it's a navy blue screen and a black screen on my two monitors. It was white on both screens here just a minute ago. Anyway, I'll see you guys when it's time to eat. All right, y'all, I am gonna have the same lunch I had yesterday, except that I didn't have the hard-boiled eggs yesterday. I had those for breakfast yesterday. So I'm gonna actually add the hard-boiled eggs to my lunch. This is 7 ounces. Sorry if my dogs are barking in the background. This is 7 ounces of ground beef. I'm gonna have 2 slices of bacon and 1 slice of this Monterey Jack cheese. So I'm just gonna basically make burger in a bowl. I'm gonna throw the 2 eggs on the side with a bunch of salt. And this is gonna be my lunch. It's gonna be my most calorie dense lunch or meal for the day. We are having almost the same thing. We're gonna have steaks and eggs for dinner, so you're gonna see that in just a second what that's gonna be looking like. But this is what this looks like for today. I'm not gonna film the final product because you guys saw it yesterday, but this is gonna be my lunch for today. I will see you at dinner. All right, you guys, it is right now, what time does that say? 3:41. And I'm hungry for a snack. We're not gonna eat dinner probably for about another hour and a half or so, so I need a snack. I'm gonna have this. This is the Polio Twists. It's cheddar and mozzarella, and then this is just a plain mozzarella stick, so string cheese. So I'm gonna eat these two as my like late afternoon snack today. Honestly, it's probably because I skipped breakfast this morning. Even though I had the eggs at lunchtime, I didn't have the same number of calories. So I'm actually down for calories right now, even with like I already had my dinner in my app. So I don't know. This won't push me over my calories that I'm looking to target. And I know that a lot of people, when they're doing carnivore, they aren't actually tracking any calories or anything like that. They're eating when they're hungry, stopping when they're full. So I'm gonna go ahead and have these two for a snack, and I will see you guys at dinner. All right, you guys, so here is my dinner. I have here a New York strip steak. That's 6.5 ounces. I think I'm just gonna weigh once I get all the fat off, because I won't eat the fat or anything. So once I get all that off, I'm gonna re-weigh that to see how much it is. But right now it's 6.5 ounces. It does have some of that Chef Chamois garlic butter on there. And then I have 2 eggs here that are scrambled with a serving of Mexican style cheese and a serving of heavy whipping cream. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat as much of this as I can. I don't know that I can eat the whole steak. I'm just not a huge steak fan, to be honest with you, and I usually end up eating some of it and then giving the remainder to my husband. But I'm gonna eat as much as I can. It actually tastes really, really good. He put a bunch of seasoning on there and stuff, and it does taste really, really good. I've already stuck my fork in it and tasted it, but I just don't usually eat that much steak. So anyway, this is gonna be my dinner. I'm not gonna lie, today I'm not craving a keto bar of any way, shape, or form, but I am interested in eating some yogurt. So I am probably gonna eat some yogurt. So beside my head here is gonna be my macros for the day. And of course, if I decide to eat the yogurt, I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there as well. And you'll see a little note that says, yep, I ate the yogurt. So far I've been doing pretty good. I didn't eat the yogurt on Monday. Yesterday I did have one of those keto bars because I just couldn't turn it down. I just had to have one. And today I'm probably gonna have some yogurt. So that'll be in here, and it'll be included in all the macros and everything like that. But that is it for day 3 of the carnivore challenge. I don't think I told you I'm down 3 pounds from yesterday. So I'm total down in 2 days, basically, from Monday's weigh-in and first thing in the morning till Wednesday's weigh-in first thing in the morning. I'm down 4 pounds. It does work. It does work. But my experience with it last time was that I lost, what, like 9 pounds in 5 days, but it all came back. So it works for me. But I think that there might be something that I'm eating in my regular diet that is causing me to just retain weight, and I don't know what it is. So I might have to do some sort of like elimination diet to check to see what's going on there and what might be causing me to retain weight. So anyway, I was gonna check my ketosis in my keto coach today, but I decided not to. I'm gonna go ahead and wait until Friday, and we'll see what my results are between Monday and Friday. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning and welcome to day 4 of my carnivore challenge. I did eat yogurt last night, as you would have seen on the screen, so that was, you know, what it was. But I'm down another 2 pounds, technically 1.8 pounds today, not a full 2 pounds, but good enough. So total I am down 6 pounds, 7 pounds. 6 pounds, because I was down 1 and then 3 and now 2, so 6 pounds. I'm down 6 pounds in basically 3 days from Monday morning till this morning, down 6 pounds. So like I said yesterday, this works for some reason. There is something that I'm eating on a regular basis. I don't know if it's the number of total carbs that I'm eating, because my total carbs are usually around 60-ish, but it's a lot of fiber and a lot of like sugar alcohols and stuff that can be subtracted. So I'm just not quite sure. There's something in my diet that is affecting my weight loss or lack thereof. Anyway, it is 10 o'clock right now. I have not eaten yet this morning. I don't plan to. I'm not hungry. I am drinking water. So I always have my water with me throughout the day. I'm sitting at my desk right now working. Like I said, always have my water throughout the day. But I'm probably gonna be eating lunch maybe about an hour and a half, something like that. So I will show you what I'm eating when I get there, but I wanted to check in with you all and let you know. No breakfast again today. I'm just not hungry. Now, I'm one of those people who get really hungry at the end of the day. So I've never been a big breakfast person. I've incorporated breakfast into my diet basically because when I got diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, my dietitian that I was seeing for a while really told me that because of my diabetes, I should be starting my day off with a meal. Because my diabetes is currently fully under control, every once in a while I will still get a high number, but for the most part my diabetes is under control. I found that skipping breakfast doesn't really affect my blood sugar at the moment. That could change. I was talking to a friend of mine who has medical training, who works actually with the elderly community, and she said that from her experience that as people age, it's harder to control diabetes with diet, which is what I'm doing right now. I don't have any medication that I'm using for my diabetes. So I do know I still have diabetes because when I have a cheat day, my numbers go off the charts. So anyway, just wanted to check in with you all, let you know that I'm skipping breakfast this morning. Like I said, I always get hungry in the evenings. I just do. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to show you my lunch when it is time for lunch. But for now, just want to check in and let you know, skipping breakfast this morning. All right, see you in a little bit. All right, y'all, so it is time for lunch. It's about 12:15, and I'm going to be having the same thing as I had yesterday and the day before because I meal prepped. So yesterday I forgot to add some butter to the hamburger, and it did taste a little dry. So this is 7 ounces of hamburger. I'm going to have 2 slices of the bacon chopped up and put on top. I'm going to melt some butter on the hamburger as well. I'm going to have 2 of these hard-boiled eggs. And then I'm going to throw a slice of the Monterey Jack cheese. I was thinking about doing the cheddar today, but I think I'm just going to stick with the Monterey Jack. So I'm going to make my burger in a bowl. That's going to be my lunch for today. And tomorrow, I swear I'm going to do something different. I promise. But for today, I'm going to go with my burger in a bowl. And tonight, we're going to be making something from scratch. I got to look up a recipe for it, though. I'm not 100% sure on how we're going to do it all. But we're going to be making a recipe from scratch tonight, and I will show you that when it is time for dinner. I will show you this all put together. I know I didn't do that yesterday, but I'm going to go ahead and do that for today as well. So I will be back in just a second to show you what it looks like when it's ready to eat. All right, you guys, so here is my lunch. We've got the 7 ounces of hamburger, the 2 slices of bacon, and the Monterey Jack cheese over here, and then my 2 hard-boiled eggs with lots of salt. I think you can see that. I think it's focusing enough for you to see that. So this is going to be my lunch today, along with lots and lots of water. So gonna go ahead and eat this. I am getting hungry. It's pushing 12:30 at this point. Doesn't take too long to put it all together because it is meal prepped, but I'm gonna go ahead and eat this, and I will be right back to show you dinner. All right, you guys, we are making homemade dinner, or John is. There he is. Isn't he so cute? Look at him. Isn't he cute? All right, we're making homemade meatballs. I got the ratios a little bit wrong because I thought I only had 1 pound of the chicken thighs. These are ground chicken thighs, by the way. I thought I only had 1 pound in, but it turns out I actually had 2 pounds. And we are adding in here some of this Porking Good pork rind crumbs, which should be keto. I mean, it's literally just ground up pork rinds. So that is the macros on that. And it also has grated Parmesan in there, which is what the little cheesy is. And then John also added salt and pepper.
Yep.
So
Italian seasoning.
And a little bit of Italian seasoning. Anything else? Garlic?
Yep.
So there's seasoning in there, along with the chicken thighs, the pork rinds, and the Parmesan. Now, because we had way more chicken thighs than we had pork rinds and Parmesan, and like I said, I messed up, we're just going to pretty much have lumps of chicken thighs with pork rinds and Parmesan in them. But they'll still be yummy. John's also gonna make a homemade Alfredo sauce, which is gonna consist of heavy whipping cream, what else was it? Butter and garlic. That's pretty much it, right? Salt and pepper. A little bit of garlic, salt and pepper, and heavy whipping cream, and butter. That's gonna be our Alfredo sauce. So we're gonna go ahead and cook these, and that's gonna be our dinner tonight. I'll show it to you when it is cooked and we're ready to eat. All right, you guys, so here is our dinner all cooked up. These are our chicken thigh meatballs, and then that is John's homemade Alfredo sauce right there. So that smells delicious, but we're gonna go ahead and have, well, I am just eating meatballs with Alfredo sauce. Nicholas is eating some pasta to go along with his, and John, I think, is just gonna be eating, maybe he'll eat a little bit of pasta, I'm not sure. But it smells absolutely amazing. It smells delicious. I'm gonna eat myself some of these meatballs and some Alfredo sauce. So that is going to be it today. I'm not really craving anything, which is fantastic. Earlier today, I was like all about peanut butter. Like at lunchtime, I really just wanted to crack the peanut butter jar open and eat it. I did not, so that's good. But I'm gonna go ahead and have some meatballs. I'm gonna put the recipes in my app and put in how many I eat, and all of my macros will be here beside my head for day 4 of the Carnivore Challenge. I don't think I'm gonna have any, well, I don't know if I'm gonna have any yogurt or anything this evening. I'm feeling okay. I'm not feeling really craving anything. We'll see how many meatballs I eat. I don't know, we'll see. But you should see my macros here. And of course, a note if I eat anything else. So that's gonna be it for today of day 4. I will see you tomorrow for day 5. Good morning, everybody. It is June 5th, Friday, and I already took a bite of my breakfast because I haven't eaten breakfast the last couple of days. I almost forgot to film it for you, but you've seen this before. 2 hard-boiled eggs and 2 slices of bacon. This is going to be my breakfast today on day 5 of the Carnivore Challenge. I've been thinking about it, and I might end today only because I'm going to drink tonight. Like drink alcohol, which I don't normally do, but with all the things going on in the world, I'm really tempted to do so. But we'll talk about that later today. But this is my breakfast. I will see you all at lunchtime. Yummy! Look at all that salt. Looks so good. All right, I'll see you guys at lunch. Well, y'all, it's 12:30. I am starving. I have a conference call in just like a couple of minutes. I don't have time to make the lunch today. So I know earlier in this video, I told you I was gonna be making something different for lunch today, and I just don't have time. So I'm gonna be making the same thing that I did the last couple of days. I'm bringing it in my refrigerator. I've got 1 left of the hamburger that's been already pre-cooked. I still have some bacon. It's getting low, but I still have some of that bacon left. So, and I still have a couple of slices of that cheese. And that's what I'm just gonna do. I'm gonna have and put a little bit of butter on it, and yeah, that's gonna be my lunch today, is just another burger bowl. I just don't have time for anything else right now. This is gonna take me about 10 to 15 minutes to put together. I am gonna go ahead and enjoy it, and I will show you what we're having for dinner. At dinner time, we are having something a little bit different though. So I'm gonna actually show you what it is when we're making it, and then I'll show you what we're gonna end up eating though. So anyway, that's where we're at lunchtime. I'm not even gonna have time to show it to you when it's ready to eat. I just gotta get it done and then get back on a phone. So I will see you guys at dinner. Sometimes days are like this, and it's Friday and it's not supposed to be like this, gosh darn it, but it is. I will see you guys at dinner. All right, you guys, so tonight for dinner we are having Scotch eggs. And you're seeing the tray that's done. I'm wrapping up the other tray right here, and basically it's a hard-boiled egg, and then I have loose sausage, and I have 16 ounces of loose, oh, I'm sorry, no, 32. I have 2 pounds of loose sausage, and I also have 8 ounces of Mexican-style cheese, which is what you'll see in there. It's actually, each of these eggs has about 2.5 ounces of that concoction, so it ended up being 40 ounces total, give or take a little bit. And like I said, it's 2 pounds of sausage and then 8 ounces of Mexican style cheese. So we're gonna put this in the oven at 400 degrees. I'm not sure the time yet. It's gonna be maybe 5 to 10 minutes, somewhere in there. And then I will show you what it looks like when it's ready to be eaten. All
All right, you guys, so here's what they look like. As you can see, some of them, the sausage shrunk a little bit more than others. There are some that are still fully covered, and then there are some that are definitely peeking out quite a bit, especially that one. That's probably the worst of all of them. But they look really yummy. We haven't tried them yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat one of these. Well, I'm gonna eat more than one. I think I'm probably gonna eat about 3 or 4 of these, see how I'm feeling. But that's the plan, is to eat about 4 of them. We've got 16 and there's 4 of us, so my assumption was that we would each eat 4. I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna see how full I am. But that's gonna be it for my day. I am going to be eating yogurt, so just so you know, I've eaten yogurt the last 3 days. I did eat last night as well. So I'm gonna go ahead, eat some Scotch eggs. My macros will be here beside my head, so you can see how day 5 went on my carnivore-ish challenge. I've cheated a couple of times. Tonight I'm gonna be cheating, I'm not gonna lie. It is Friday night. I've had a really rough week. The world is going crazy right now. My work is going crazy right now. Just all in general, personal life, not with the family obviously, but personal life and professional life, it's just been very, very crazy this week. So I'm drinking tonight. I will be drinking Sprite Zero with vodka. Straight, no flavored vodka, just vodka. So none of that has carbs. There are definitely calories in the vodka, slight calories in the vodka. The vodka that I'm drinking has no carbs. The Sprite Zero obviously is zero everything. So, and I know that that doesn't affect anything. So I forgot to take my ketones today. I gotta remember to do that tomorrow. Anyway, that is it for day 5. You should have already seen my macros beside my head. I am gonna be eating yogurt, so I'm probably a little bit high in my calories than I wanted to be. But anyway, I'm still losing. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Good morning, you guys, on day 6 of my carnivore-ish challenge. I did drink last night. Like I told you, I had vodka and Sprite Zero. So I didn't want the caffeine, which is why I drank Sprite Zero instead of a cola of some sort, zero. And I had my favorite vodka at the moment, if you like vodka, is a brand, you probably can't get it if you're outside of Pennsylvania, because it's actually made in Philadelphia. It's called Stateside vodka. It's very, very smooth, very, very mild flavored. So if you, like, for me, I'm not a big fan of like the taste of alcohol. So it's just one of those things where I'm just like, I can't have a super strong flavored alcohol. But we watched a movie last night. We actually watched a movie and a half last night. And John was drinking some as well, and I was drinking, and it was just a nice relaxing night at home, which was definitely needed this week. So I'm not eating anything this morning for breakfast. It is currently 10:20. I should be filming something for my other channel, which I'm not doing, but I'm also not eating breakfast, so I'm not hungry. I'm actually up a little bit on the scale today, but I'm up 0.6 pounds. My scale goes by 0.2. And I'm up 0.6 from where I was yesterday. And I kind of expected that because how much fluid I drank. I don't know what's the past, whatever. I drank. How much fluid I drank right before, how much fluid I drank. That doesn't sound right. How much I drank before bed. I had about 28, I had a 20-ounce bottle of Sprite, and then what are cans? Are cans 12 ounces? I had a can of Sprite and a bottle of Sprite. Whatever that ends up being. That's how much Sprite I drank, plus a boatload of water. And I think I've read somewhere that alcohol will make you retain fluid as well. I could be wrong there. If I'm wrong, let me know. But anyway, I was drinking last night just to have a nice relaxing evening at home with my husband, and my kids were around too. But anyway, I'm not hungry this morning, and I'm up a bit on weight, but I'm still down overall 5.5 pounds. I didn't really lose any weight yesterday. I lost like 0.2 pounds between Thursday and Friday. But I think I know why. I think there was something that I consumed that might have just, I don't know. I have some theories. So anyway, that's gonna be it for right now. I will let you know when I have lunch, but I think I'm just gonna have breakfast for lunch. Cause tonight I think we're gonna grill burgers and hot dogs, I think. I don't know. We'll see. You'll see later on the video. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. I actually have some work to do for work. which is why I'm not filming for my other channel right now. So I'm gonna get into that, and I will see you guys when it's time to eat lunch. All right, you guys, I am now hungry, so I'm gonna have some lunch. I'm actually eating breakfast for lunch today. So it is about 12:45. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. It is 12:45. So let's go ahead and show you what I'm having for my for my brunch today. I've got some of these eggs. These are the Members Mark organic cage-free eggs. I'm gonna have 4 eggs. I still have some bacon here, so I'm gonna have a couple pieces of bacon. I've got some sausage. I'm gonna have 1 piece of this sausage. So I'm gonna have 2 pieces of bacon, 1 piece of sausage. I'm gonna put some cheese in my eggs and a little bit of heavy cream in my eggs. So I'm just gonna have a really big, hearty breakfast, basically. Like I said earlier when I talked to you, we are supposed to have burgers and hot dogs for dinner, so I will show you that to you when we get there. I think we're still gonna do that. I haven't talked to John. He's actually at the pool right now while I'm doing work. He did work today too as well. Call it work because it's actually, you know, our jobs. We don't do just YouTube, we have jobs. So he was doing some work this morning before he took our younger son to the pool. This is the first time they're going to the pool this year. And I am hungry, so I decided to take a break from work. I'm gonna finish eating this, and then I probably have maybe another hour of work to do. So I will show you what it looks like when it's ready to be eaten. All right, everybody, so here is my brunch. It is, you see that, 1:02. Took me about 15 minutes to make my lunch. So I've got the 2 pieces of bacon, the 1 sausage patty, which I cut in half to make sure that it got cooked the whole way through. That is 4 eggs, a serving of heavy whipping cream, and a serving of the Mexican style cheese. So this is gonna be my brunch today. And we'll have dinner in a couple of hours. I don't know, maybe 4 or 5, 6 o'clock at night, something like that. We'll cook up some burgers and hot dogs. Like I said, still haven't talked to John. He just went to the beach right before, or not beach. He just went to the pool right before I decided to make my lunch anyway, so they haven't been there that long. I think they went about 12:15. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat this, and I will see you guys when it's time for dinner. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna show you real quick just the 2 burgers that I'm having. I'm having 2 burgers for dinner. I'm having one of these Angus beef patties, cheddar and bacon. They're very high calories, which is why I don't eat them very often, but I am having one of those, and then I'm gonna have one of these turkey burgers from Bubba. Monterey Jack cheese. So that's what I'm gonna be having for dinner tonight. I will show it to you once it's on my plate, and we'll talk a little bit more. All right, you guys, here are my burgers. This one is the beef, this one is the turkey. I'm sure you could probably tell that without me telling you, but that is what they look like. I'm gonna eat both of these. These are gonna be yummy, and I'm going to enjoy it very, very much. I don't think I told you, it is 8 o'clock at night though. We're running kind of behind because I worked till 4 o'clock today. So it took a little bit longer for us to get to be able to eat dinner than it normally would. Anyway, my macros here are beside my head. I am gonna have yogurt. I have it in my, I have it available in my calories. So I know I was gonna do 7 days of carnivore. I'm gonna end it today because tomorrow we're gonna be going over to my mother-in-law's house. She asked me what I wanted to eat for my meal because my birthday was a couple of months ago and we never got to celebrate my birthday because of COVID-19 and all that good stuff. So we're celebrating my birthday tomorrow. I told her I wanted roast beef and cauliflower. So I'm gonna be eating cauliflower tomorrow. I'm not gonna tell her I want cauliflower and then not eat it. So this is gonna be the end of my carnivore-ish week. You'll have seen my macros for today. And yeah, so in all, I'm down about 6 pounds from where I started. I would have liked to lose a little bit more, but I wasn't as strict as I could have been, obviously. So, but that is gonna be it for my full week-ish of eating. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below. If you haven't already, hit subscribe, and if you have any comments, leave those in the comment section down below as well. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I do hope to see you on the next Omnis Eat.